What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to today's episode of The Casual Nerd. We got a lot going on today, you guys. There's a lot going on today by way of news, just by way of everything. I'm getting everything organized on my screen right now as we speak. Today's trailer. You guys see the title. You know what's about to happen, okay? This trailer came out on the 13th of June. It's had a little bit of time to simmer. It's had a little bit of time to just be within the gaming community. So after this review, you guys will have to let me know if you guys are excited, if you guys are looking forward to this game. Outlast has such a special place in my heart ever since I first saw it on Daz Games. Ever since I saw Markiplier play it, ever since I saw a lot of YouTubers play it. This was before I started YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to play this on my YouTube channel whenever I started. And whenever I first played it on my channel, you guys know it was a buggy nightmare because I was playing on an aforementioned MacBook. But then I did an Outlast 2.0, and it was, oh my god, it was so much better. But we're going to get into this trailer today. We're going to have some fun with it. I'm really excited. We're going to dive into the Outlast Trials teaser. For a teaser, it's pretty long. It's like 1 minute and 31 seconds. Normally teasers are like 50 or like 40 seconds at the most. So let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Oh, are we getting an old school? Wait, is it going back to the asylum? Is it going back to the asylum? Oh, that's not gonna be oh no, that's not gonna be pleasant at all. Don't go near his weeby area. What? Oh, okay.
Excellent. Bring in the other subjects.
Wow.
Grab my hand!
Whoa. Freedom ends 2021. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh, it's giving me that sense of, oh no, all the running. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Can I just say, okay, wait, I know that there was a multiplayer that was supposed to come about from the Outlast. To get oh my god, that trailer brought back so many memories. Oh, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around it right now. Jesus Christ. Oh. The first thing that literally popped into my head was that they were screwing literally a VR set into his skull. Like but it wasn't a VR set. It was like a night vision goggles set that they were screwing onto his skull. It's so interesting to see where they're going with these Outlast games. I know that they created a VR game for Outlast. I don't know if this is what this is necessarily. I hope that it's a first-person perspective game like the first one was. I'm very intrigued to see where they're going with this. I really hope that it's in the asylum again. From what I'm seeing, it's going to be kind of like the first one. The vibes that we felt where we're literally running from everything. And from what I'm seeing, it just, I don't know, it has all the vibes of the first one, from what it looks. You know, you're running from these massive creatures, you're running from things that look like they've been exposed to a lot of radiation and chemical poisoning. But I'm ready for this game. I'm ready. 2021, please come faster because we need a better year than this one. So next up in gaming news, we have some Fallout news, and this is actually perfect timing considering the fact that I just finished the Fallout 3 game and it is up for premiere on my channel for Monday morning at 7, so be sure you're there. The Westworld duo are developing a show at Amazon based on the Fallout video game franchise. The Kilter Films banner is producing the project, which has a series commitment penalty attached, meaning it would go directly to series if Amazon X's are on board with the script. The Fallout series, which began in 1997 with the original game, is set in a world where the future envisioned by the Americans in the late 1940s explodes upon itself through nuclear war in 2077. With their Amazon project, Nolan and Joy will look to bring the harshness of the wasteland set against the previous generation's utopian idea of a better world through nuclear energy to the small screen. The project will look to retain the game's harsh tone, which making sure it is sprinkled with moments of ironic humor and B-movie nuclear fantasies, which players of the epic franchise know and love. I'm not a Fallout fan. Needless to say, everyone here knows I'm not a Fallout fan, but for me personally, I feel like there are moments in the game and just in the story in general that are absolutely incredible, and you don't really see in a lot of games. The fact that you can interact with enemies, the fact that you have this massive, this massiveness to the entire universe that is expansive, and you can go on different missions and different quests. I just hope out of everything they bring the mutants in, and that they have the ghouls there, and that they have the ghouls that actually talk to you, because those are very interesting characters, you know, nonetheless. Because the ghouls that you can actually converse with, those are very interesting characters, and I hope they dive into the really important topics that are within the game, you know, discussing pure water, discussing a whole host of different topics that are brought up in the game. I feel like they made the game here, not the show, the game, a little more condensed and easy to understand than it actually is, because Fallout in general has a very convoluted plot line. You have a plot line over here, you have a plot line over there. Everything is kind of mismatched, in my opinion. Key term. My opinion. Next up in gaming news, loot boxes. Every single freaking time, loot boxes. Boards call for immediate gambling regulation. This again, okay, there have been so many articles that have been popping up. People have been recommending them to me, sending them to me. I feel like before I even get into the article, there are so many things that people need to understand. This isn't supposed to be the center of the universe, and yet people are treating this entire thing with loot boxes as if it's the most important thing to happen, and you need to watch your kids, you need to do this, you need to do that. Parenting is key here, right? So if your 12-year-old asks, hey, can I get a loot box for Overwatch? So if you celebrate like a holiday or a birthday or something like that, say, okay, I'll get you 2 loot boxes for your birthday, or I'll get you like a loot box or something, like a year subscription, whatever the case is, for a holiday or whatever it is. Or if you do your chores, you get a loot box, you know? So I feel like that healthy sense of conditioning might be a good way to help someone's thirst for the loot box. I don't know. It's a very interesting subject. I feel like there are more important things going on than loot boxes. I feel like this entire battle for the loot box, it's just, I don't know, it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, because people have such an issue with loot boxes when there are more important things going on. Which, I'm going to say this right now, people are not going to like it. If you are a grown-ass adult who is buying loot boxes with your own damn money, stop butting into other people's affairs. They're doing what they want with their own money. If you are a child and you are actually actively using your parents' credentials and credit card information to buy a loot box, the parenting needs to come in, and you need to tell your child, hey, we're not a tree, you cannot take money from us. I don't know why I said that. You're not a tree, you can't take money from us. We're not a bank, you can't take money from us. Next up in gaming news, we have a little bit of Discord news and how it wants to be not gaming branded and for everybody. Discord ditches gaming branding in a bid to become a general purpose chat app. Said here in the article that online text and voice chat applications, Discord originally launched with a sole focus on video games and the people who play them. It even took a shot at its own digital storefront and game subscription service, but today Discord announced that it's aiming to become more a general purpose communications platform, which I honestly think that's a really cool approach. It makes Discord more user-friendly. It makes it more user-friendly for people who might not, you know, want to use Skype or, you know, uvu. Who the hell remembers uvu, am I right? I used to use that app back in college, my god. So next up in gaming news is Death Stranding is coming to PC. Listen, I don't know whether or not to wait for the PS5 or to get it on PC now. Long-awaited PC version of Death Stranding is finally being released July 14th, written, directed, and produced by Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima in its first game since leaving Konami, and is every bit as wild, weird, and wonderful as you'd expect. I'm very excited. I am fully thinking of buying that game on PC. Like fully, without a doubt, fully remotely and just recording and doing a gameplay, because that game has been one that I've wanted to play ever since it came out. So many of my friends and content creators were playing it, and I'm just like, I want to experience this. I want to experience the landscape and the atmosphere. There's just so much I want to experience with that game. And now I might be able to. It won't be in a physical copy, sadly, unfortunately, but I'll at least be able to get to experience the full magnitude that is the world of Death Stranding. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to experience Time Falls. So next up in gaming news, Resident Evil Village isn't Resident Evil 8, Capcom insisted. Capcom has dropped the numerical numbering to try to shift its focus on sequel settings. Since it's a reveal, it hasn't been exactly clear whether to include numerals in Resident Evil Village's title in a recent interview. Developer at Capcom said it omitted the number entirely from the title to focus on the game setting, which technically it does have the number in the title if you look at it, because the VIII 5 6 7 8, they highlighted that within the first part of the title, so you kind of already know that it's Resident Evil 8. So, you know, just saying, Capcom. That's just basically that on that article. If you guys want to see them and all the other articles, they will be down in the description below for your viewing pleasure, but I just thought I'd point that out because it's like, you can still see the VIII. Yeah. Up next in gaming news, we have something from Microsoft. It states here that the Microsoft's cheaper next-gen Xbox CPU is more powerful than the PS5. I feel like everybody's saying that they're more powerful than the next. Even though the console wars are dying down a little bit, everybody's still competitive. It states here in the article that Microsoft is reportedly poised to finally reveal its cheaper, less powerful new Xbox in August. The project code name is Lockhart, and it's been detailed in numerous leaks previously, but the latest suggests that despite its lacking graphical prowess, it's not cutting any other corners. You guys, I'm excited. I'm ready. I am so ready to experience the new Xbox. I'm so ready to experience the next generation of gaming in its entirety. I'm so looking forward to this. But you guys, that is it for me for this episode of The Casual Nerd. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below, because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Stay casual and nerdy, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.